Starting Liliana.
Hi Lily, Jenny. Hi everyone. Today we are discussing about our individual's personal space. It's once when you reach your maturity, you are capable of taking your personal space. You should take over your personal space. What all things can there be in your personal space? Your parents will be there, your society will be there, the things that you hold will be there. But these all things are actually impairing your richness of understanding.
Actually, what is the personal space?
A person's individuality within one's experience, void of everything from others and environment. That is the personal space. Then only you can maintain your maturity with a capacity to do what you should do. Without your personal space, without reaching that maturity of the physicality, when the body has grown into the adolescence, then only you can claim your personal space. Without reaching the adolescence, you can never have your personal space occupied. In that initial stage, you will be commanded by many aspects of the society. Parenting, family, society, this culture, and many things will be there. Religion will be there, everything will be there. But when you reach your adolescence, reach a stage where your physicality has grown into the optimum level of growth, then only you can claim your individuality. By separating the installed aspects from the society. The social commitments are always giving you instruction to work for someone or for something, and all those things will be there, definitely. That is not a problem. But when you are not aware of why these applications are working within you, then you are ruining your personal space.
So what does healthy personal space look like? You're inviting someone into your personal space?
No, it is not an invitation of someone. It is just observing and absorbing the happening. It is void of everyone. It is only yourself in its pure self, pure sense. Then you are meeting one, okay? You are only meeting another person. How much intimacy is possible? Still, that person cannot encroach, trespass into your personal space. You should never have a thought of that person. If you are having a thought of that person in your personal space, that means your richness is ruined. It is manipulated by whims and wants. That shouldn't happen. Your personal space should be always rich, clean, stable. Then only you can identify what is happening. Your personal space can have many things. Maybe your desire for accumulating wealth. Maybe you want to have popularity in the society, and you are using something else within you. That means your capacity is divided. When your personal space is ruined, you are divided into many. Then your capacities will only suffer.
What about the introvert personality? Introvert people are more seeking for the personal space. They are their own thoughts. They are seeking a time for spending their own what is happening in their mind. That is why they are
Introvert.
introvert person.
They are introvert means they cannot separate their personal space from the encroached. That's why they became introvert. Something is happening inside, they cannot manage and they cannot share it with anyone. So they turned to be introvert. They turn to introvert because what is happening within me? My personal space has been encroached by many things which I cannot manage. Then they will behave like an introvert.
That is, they are misunderstanding what is the real personal space.
Yeah, what's the real personal space is not exposed. They are contaminated self. And they could manage, then they will bring certain conditions, restrictions, so as to maintain the present circumstance. And this is the technique they adapt. They are adapting because of practical failures. Then they turn to be introvert. Or vice versa, extrovert. They won't be sensing anything about themselves. They will be looking only at what others are doing and doing that, this, always extrovert, always about anything, everything around only.
Most of them using their personal space in their mind only. No one cannot reflect in their life.
Yeah, the proper personal space is not retained by anyone. It is a contaminated chaos for one, and they cannot be as one because they are influenced by many people because this personal space is not perfectly the way it is supposed to be. When you grow up, become an adult, means the progress of the nature has stopped, and you have to sense the unknown dimension. A human being is the only one who has the capacity to go beyond the nature. Human beings are the only one who is capable of enriching oneself beyond nature. So for that, one should empty, clear the personal space to understand what is beyond nature. That is the beginning of spirituality. Only with spirituality, a human being can continue life. Without spirituality, he is a nature's victim. Or on a particular stage, on a particular period of time, nature is doing its job wonderfully. But only to a certain extent, nature will take care of you. Afterwards, it is not your nature. It is your realization. It is your spirituality. It is void of everything created. For that, you should clean your personal space. You should know how everything is happening.
So nature means fully created.
Nature means created. Nature means the created intervening in the creation. That is nature. Nature intervening in the created and the creation. And further means evolving. It is evolving. Once it is creation has happened, the next stage of progress with spirituality is evolving. Evolving is with spirituality. Creation is with nature. It is relative. Creation is relative. Evolving is void of relativity.
So explain evolving a little.
Okay. Evolving means that which is happening without anything happening around. Without anything happening. It is not related with anything that is happening around. Nature is related with something happening. I am taking food. When I am eating, I will have energy. I will have strength. I take water. These all are relative. That is the nature. You have to take food. Even though you are spiritually connected, the nature is there. You have to maintain the nature also as well. But at the same time, you will have a spiritual connection also.
So the life is evolving from millions of years.
Life is always evolving.
Yeah. So what's the benefit that you understand that you are evolving with the life?
You will not suffer. You will have perfect clarity of how everything is happening. You won't have to be a problem for yourself. When yourself is a problem, then how can you maintain?
But still the life is happening.
Life is happening, but you are not aware how it is happening. Then your mind will have confusion. Here the mind will not have confusion.
So that's when you're maintaining like the harmony, you're able to manage everything properly.
Exactly. When you are spiritually connected, okay, you will have the blueprint of your existence in your experience. Only when you have the blueprint of your experience.
Blueprint means how this is how it is.
How everything is happening, yeah, this is it. Tomorrow, sun will rise in the east. There's no doubt about it. Similarly, everything is happening. This is how it is happening. There is no alternative. Then you will have a comfortable mind. If your mind knows this is the only way, the pattern of creation is perfectly in your awareness. Nothing else can happen.
That's not a controlling of mind, just understanding how the mind is working.
Yes, exactly. Not controlling.
Okay, everyone trying to control their mind.
Control means something inhibited from this environment. That you can control. It is a limited control. You can control. I can push this glass from here to there. Okay, I can push it to a particular extent only.
The limitation available in the system.
Yeah, in the existing world. In existing world, there are certain things that which can be moved here and there. There you can control. But what is moving us, that we cannot control. Because sensing that is realization.
Sensing that is realization means you are having the right time in the right moment.
In the present moment, how things are happening without I doing anything. That is the realization.
So you can be free yourself.
Of course. Then you are perfectly aligned with everything. Because you are not doing anything, but everything is happening. But still you are doing.
So you're saying that every human being has the capacity to attain that state
Sure. Everyone should.
continuously.
Everyone should. Otherwise, no one can live. Only can die. If you are not able to understand that self-realization, that self-actualization, oh, this is actually what is happening. Oh, there is no alternative. There is no question of breakdown. Because this is a universal process making one possible. We are not only socially connected, we are universally connected also as well. In a child's progress, in the initial stage, I am socially committed person. But eventually I will understand I am not only socially connected, I am also spiritually connected. That's where you feel the dynamics of your existence with pleasantness. Socially you are pleasure, you are enjoying pleasure. But when you transcend social connection, that doesn't mean you are denying that socially available, but you are sensing something more than the society. That you feel pleasant. There it is pleasure, here it is pleasant.
So that happening by
By not getting connected with that source of happening.
With the environment? With what's
Beyond the
happening?
environment. When you are only socially limited, then we don't know the source that which is making one possible. The tick, 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 tick. The smallest tick, tick that is happening. The smallest vibration that can be sensed in ourselves. When you bring that into your attention, then that tick, 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 tick is the life-giving tick, 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 tick. When you can sense that life-giving tick, 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 then okay, it is happening continuously. Even while you are sleeping, that tick, 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 which is moving in the smallest vibration, the smallest oscillation, the finest vibration frequency.
but the one who disconnected with their life, but the tick tick is there still.
It is still there, but they don't have where they are. If you are not aware where you are, then you are a victim of circumstance. You do this, that, many things which comes to you grossly. But a subtle aspect which is continuously happening. And you will have perfect clarity of the self. Oh, I am happy. Why I am happy? Because I know the algorithm of happening.
And this is attainable only by sensing yourself. There's no level of understanding intellectually.
I know, intellectually means with the memory. With the memory, it is always relative. That there you can be logistic, but realistic, no. You can be logistic, but realistic is something beyond logic. Logic means always connect with the duality. When there is no one-to-one, it is always oneness only. It's oneness only. That means logic is not applicable. One remaining as one. And it can remain as one as well. It is related with everything, not anything in particular. It is related with water, it is related with air, it is related with gravity, and we can consider everything functioning together. Then there is no logic. It's beyond logic. But at the same time, we are having that mind with the logic also. There is no question of denying the mind at any circumstance.
Right, but only when you're maintaining the mind in harmony.
Exactly. Can you attain the spirituality? If your mind occupied only, then your occupation will be always connected with that aspect of living. When you move around with that mind aspect perfectly with harmony, then you can sense something beyond that mind, beyond the relativity. That is spirituality. That is spiritual awakening. When you can sense, aha. It is not to go from one body to another body like the stories tell. No. We are not supposed to learn anything from books. We live and learn many things. Learning should not be the first process of understanding. Life is the first position to understand. Then you can learn many things. But life should always be the center.
So learn everything from life.
You live first, then you can learn. There's nothing wrong in learning. But you start with learning and you try to fix it with learning. No, you can never fix something that which is fixed by the universe. It's already perfectly fixed here to be what it is supposed to be.
Everything that has to happen, that had happened, is already happening continuously.
Perfectly. It's very beautiful. When you sense that happening, aha, it's God, its formation, and that's the information. The formation itself is the information. When you are looking around, oh, everything has got different forms and different things are happening, and we are trying to bring that into an order, never possible. Because every form is having different levels of changes.
Because everything has been created already.
And everything is having its own purpose and is changing. Our purpose is within us. Your purpose is happening. Our purpose is to stay aligned with that happening is our purpose. Then only we can know the universe more and more. Our purpose is to know ourselves better and better. Otherwise you are purposeless. The purpose of ourself is to understand the purpose behind the purpose.
So getting to know like the depths, there's more depth within.
Exactly. You can go only deeper, you cannot go outer. No, your prospects are only inside, not outside. The more you seek inside, you are connecting yourself with the universe, with the space. The more you connect with the space, the more awareness you are having. It is not mind, it is awareness. It is realizing, it is actualization of one's existence in its raw state. And this is continuously happening. Oh, I got a blow in the head and I am now having a spiritual connection. No. No, that's not spiritual. Spiritual means it is a continuous process and always your life.
Right, you're never fully disconnected. When you feel you're disconnected, that's just you're connecting with the environment.
Mind, yes,
The mind.
environment. That means
But
again in the vicious circle.
Connection is continuous. It's never
Exactly.
stopping.
Yeah, the circle opened into the spiral. You are having a spiral opening. The spiral means it's rotating. Why it is rotating? Because that is how the creation has started. Rotation is connected with the solar system. So there will be rotation. But the opening is zero, and the zero is giving us the spiral experience. Always getting levitated. That's why we feel levitated. We feel away from gravity. If you go more into the space without any realization, then also it is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. So how do we find that balance of
With the connected,
gravity and space?
with the mind as well, or using the mind, oh, I have a relationship with you, and this and everything. Okay, you don't have to deny that relationship since you are spiritually connected.
Using the mind as a tool for your alignment with yourself.
Yeah, definitely keeping it stable. You should have your mind, of course. You shouldn't deny the reality of the mind. If you are spiritually connected, means you are able to understand how things are happening here. Then there is no suffering.
So give us an example of like how you can use the mind for that.
Yeah, when I'm feeling hungry, I should find my own food, eat it, don't steal it. When I'm talking with someone, respect that person, because that person might have a lot of restrictions, may not be spiritually connected. So that person will be repeating again and again many problems only. They may not be able to listen to us also. Okay, don't force them to listen.
So when you're saying that person may not have that capacity because their personal space has not fully been developed?
The personal space has been contaminated by many people's intervention.
then how can we live without interfere with others' personal space?
By maintaining our personal space, we will understand that we are not encroaching into other space.
So it
What-
begins with ourselves.
Yeah, we remain stable, then we can understand, okay, they will try to encroach into our space, okay, because they can do it, because they are unaware of their capacity. But we are aware, so we will not ruin their harmony. They themselves will ruin, it's none of our business. But we remain stable, then they will understand, okay, there is a capacity beyond his capacity or their capacity, then they will have that attraction if they are having that capacity to give attention. If they are doing something to destroy others, then they may not be able to give attention. If their karma is against themselves, they are working all stupid things, stealing, killing, harming all others, then they may not have. They have got no possibility. The possibilities are minimum. Otherwise, okay, the possibilities are rich. One's ambition is to accumulate wealth or get popularity in the society, then the possibility of a spiritual connection is very hard.
So personal space is very much important for the development of their life.
Yeah, of course. Then only you are a mature individual. A mature person means who is capable of understanding, cleaning the person's space. Then only you connect with life. Once you are personally refined, individuality is brought into experience, okay, oh, this is how it is happening. The sense of awareness of the connectivity related with everything created is open, perfect. Clarity is there. That's the first step.
Awareness is the first step of knowing that, oh, my personal my personal space is contaminated. How do I bring that into my awareness? What's my first step?
Activity. Activity is the first step. Why am I moving? For why? Why should I move? Why should I go for that? This. Why am I acting like this? Am I a servant to someone? No. I am not a servant for anyone. No, never. We are not serving anyone. We are living together only. We all are living. For what? Just to sense and feel yourself. That is the purpose. The sense is there to feel yourself more rich and rich. That is the purpose of our existence. It is not limited. It is unlimited. When it is limited, you think your purpose is to serve someone because you don't have progress in yourself. Then you are going to serve that one and getting temporary benefits of pleasure. Only you will get temporary benefit of pleasure.
And it's tiring, like it feels tiring.
Of course, it is tiring. It is definitely suffering. Our purpose is to sense ourselves, feel yourself, and enrich your presence in that given space. The more you can sense, the more better purpose is served. No one should give you any certificate for that. You don't need any appreciation from anyone. No, because yourself is the appreciation. The happening itself is the appreciation. It is worth than anything else. The worthiness of being itself is worth of everything else.
So no need to wait for a certificate in the mail or anything like that.
No, if you wait, you will be weighing down against all the odds only. You will be brought down by your own whims and wants. Otherwise, it is always aha. It is limitless, so you won't get tired or neither get old. How can something that which is not used by anyone make you old? No, it is always live, vibrant, healthier, younger, jubilant, and much more. You are not related with anyone, but you are related with everyone. Oh, this is my girl, this is my spouse, this is my partner. No such bullshit. I am connected with everyone. Oh, I have this particular person now.
No labels.
No labels. Wife, husband, my girlfriend, my wife, nothing. Oh, she's my bond friend. No such relationships. You are equally connected with everyone. When we say that you are equally connected with everyone, normally the society will assume, oh, you can have sex with everyone. Because they are sex-centric only, they are not life-centric. The main problem with the society is when they say with more female you are living with everyone. You can go around have sex with everyone because their only thought is having sex. The only thing they think is sex. Sex is reproduction. Who said who needs reproduction? Why you want to reproduce? Because you cannot sustain in a given space. That's why your capacity is going down. Then you are getting terminated. Then you have to reproduce. Because your capacity is going down. It's getting terminated. Then your reproductive capacity will increase. If you are stable, then it's not reproductive capacity getting vibrant. Your capacity will evolve. Feel free from all the environmental attachments. You are being better and better. Spirituality, unfortunately, we are always having awareness of spirituality from books only. No, you can never have any clarity of.
Or nowadays, social media trends.
We have to associate with everything. Then you have to come to the level of spirituality. Not denying the circumstantial happening, going into some caves or separating yourself from the society. No, you be with everyone. Then sense everything perfectly. Understand the reality. Okay, that is how you have to hit the pot of spirituality. But perfectly active of everything that's happening. Then you can attain spirituality. Not by an accident. Never. You accidentally hit the pot of spirituality, then you can never sustain. You should guide systematically by having the performance on your existing system. See, for example, the sense organs. It has got an order, sense of weight, which is high pressure and low frequency. Then the sense of touch, which is a richer, more frequency, and the pressure is coming down. Sense of taste, the pressure is much low and the frequency is a bit higher. Then smell, it is high frequency and the pressure is coming down. Then sense of sound, which is very low pressure and high frequency. And then light, which is very high frequency and very low pressure. And the sense of ignorance. That is the connection with the unknown dimension. That is the seventh sense.
So it serves a purpose.
Yeah, this is seventh sense. You have to transcend it with order. To have clarity from weight to the weightlessness. But then in order, if you focus into this in order and work, then you will have perfect clarity with spirituality. These sense organs are reliable. This reliability should be used to expose oneself, not to understand the things around. If you expose yourself, what is wanted will be defined as required. No, you know many things about the environment, but you know nothing about yourself. You are done, finished. Use your sense organs wisely. Bring it together as one. Otherwise, you will have only a chaotic mind.
And how do we bring our sense organs together? By focusing, by having the awareness?
By focusing into the activities that you are doing. Your activities should have a circle. Why I am repeating the same thing, but still I am not aware why I am repeating. First the activities. Okay, draw a circle. Am I repeating the same thing? And what is happening? When I repeat the same thing again and again, and I am not looking into that, the activity is connected with the experience.
So does life have a pattern?
Sure, it is pattern based, and that is the construction, the formation itself is the pattern. So when the pattern is brought into your experience completely, then you sense there is no pattern beyond that. Once the pattern is brought into your experience, it is not from any particular pattern that life has taken shape. Life has come into this space. It's not from pattern. That is spirituality. That's a spirit. The spirit has got no pattern. So spiritually means you cannot explain it to a person with a logical mind. They will keep on arguing, no, this, that. No, never. They will never have the experience of spirituality.
So spirituality can only be felt.
Only be felt. Those who are claiming that there is no spirituality, is always their claim is right. Their claim is right. Because they are a victim, or they are only feeling the presence of duality. The oneness, the individuality is not within the sense. Only when you sense, oh, this is individuality, it's not further dividable, undivisible, or indivisible, then okay, that gives you a better clarity. How it is happening. You are connected with everything. In the initial stage, okay, it's because I am connected with this and that. So then again they will feel it is duality because mind is still there. You will transcend the mind eventually. Still you are there and functioning perfectly.
Do you fully transcend the mind, or do you begin to use the mind as a tool for?
It is there always. You don't have to separate the mind altogether because there is relativity. Then as long as the body is there, relativity is there. You have to consider it, maintain it. The requirement is to maintain yourself here.
That's like the balance between the gravity and the space.
Spaces. It's not to get detached from the body. People are talking about detaching the body, body is suffering, body is suffering. Why body is suffering? Because you don't know the blueprint of your body. That's the reason you want moksha or this or that. You want to get death. No, why should I die? Why should I die? When living is possible, void of all the problems. I know the equilibrium, I know the formula of my existence. Then, if I don't have my clarity, how can I live in this space? One should be able to understand one's clarity.
So there's a blueprint.
Of course.
There's a formula to life.
Yes.
That's another video.
Yes. This is exclusively for Americans only. Only for Americans.